Dr. Uche back again. How are you doing? I'm a publisher, a biography writing coach, a book reviewer, and a real life physician too. I come on my various platforms to share tips to help you on your journey towards writing your biography. I also do highlight works of fiction from across the diaspora, do book reviews, and I do children's book read aloud sessions. I'm a huge fan of literacy and reading and the importance of that in everybody's life. And so that is the motivation behind the work I do. But today I want to talk practical issues. First of all, if you're on YouTube, hit subscribe and the notification bell so you know when I upload new videos, okay? By the way, I love thumbs up and feel free to share with your family and friends if you find this helpful. Today, I have in mind those friends of mine here who maybe have a milestone to celebrate this year. Maybe you have a 40th, maybe you have a 45th, maybe you have a 50th, a 60th, some birthday that is meaningful. Every birthday is meaningful, but maybe you want to make a big celebration out of it, a retirement or something like that. And I want to challenge you to add a written and published autobiography as part of your celebration. Yes, because it's so meaningful. People who want to celebrate with you, they want to know what went behind the success you became, right? How did you get over issues that came up? How did you make life decisions? How did you forge a career? How did you end up so successful in life, in work, in family, and so on and so forth? I just think it's such a lovely addition to a milestone celebration. So today I want to talk logistics. Let's say you have such a celebration coming up and you're thinking, okay, I have 6 months to plan. How do I get a biography done and part of this celebration? So we're going to talk about a 6-month plan to having your biography done, okay? First of all, because it comes up a lot, time is not going to be the issue because we're going to leverage the power of incremental change and do it a little bit at a time. So the first 2 months will be collecting your history, okay? First of all, you're going to go on Amazon and get this manual, How to Write Your Family Biography, Great Questions to Use in Gathering Family History. You're going to get yourself a copy of this because this has a set of questions in a chronological manner, organized to juggle your memory, to spur conversation, and to help you collect the data that actually goes in your book. Secondly, may I suggest you consider hiring a coach. If you want an accountability partner, someone who's going to keep you on task and say every other week, hey, how's it going? Even a text. How much have you done? Sign up. You see a link below. I'm very happy to help. That is what I do. I coach people through writing their biography. I will be your accountability partner. I will be your sounding board. I will be that person who helps you make the story as best as it can be, okay? So once you have a copy of this and you've carved out the first 2 months to collect, did I say 2 months or 3 months? I would say, well, I'll tell you why it's really 2 to 3 months, but that's going to be the time to come up with your the content of your biography. So you're going to do it a little bit at a time, collecting your history. And hey, I'm saying 2 to 3 months because life is going on, right? We're working, taking care of family, and so nobody has 3 weeks of totally blocked time to sit and write this, right? You're going to do this as you're doing life. That's why I'm giving us 2 to 3 months to do it. So a little bit at a time. At the end of 2 to 3 months, you should have a very rough draft. Don't worry, the first draft is never very good, okay? But you have the content. Now we're going to work on fine-tuning it. In the 3rd month, that's why I'm giving us 2 to 3 months to do this. Some people write and their first draft is in pretty good shape. They think they can move on to improving on the draft already. Some people write and they need to fill in some gaps in the 3rd month, get some more history from people, put in the pictures, clarify some details, confirm dates, and so on and so forth. So by the end of the third month, we want to have a draft where the dates, the names, everything is accurate. It could be we need to organize it. It could be, of course, we haven't done editing and proofreading, none of that. But things at least are all accurate, right? We're not going to change out much content. We're just going to improve on how it sounds, okay? That's what we want to have by the end of the third month. What are we going to do in the fourth month? We're going to develop the draft, okay? This is when you take out time. First of all, you do a self-edit. So you yourself, you writing the autobiography, you're going to block out 2 to 3 weeks. You're going to sit and read through this thing. Make it the best you can make it. You yourself, because you know what you're trying to say, right? You do a thorough self-edit. You read through, change the grammar. You can use Microsoft Word. You can use Grammarly, which is a computer product that can help you with sentence construction and syntax and grammar. So make it the best you can make it over about 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, finish it up. When you're done, I want you to take a break because now you're going to hand it off to someone. Okay, it is highly recommended that a final edit, the copy editing, the developmental editing, the proofreading be done by somebody else and not your mom, not your dad, not your sister or your brother, not your husband, not somebody who's on your side, somebody you've paid who's totally outside of that project. Okay, because you want some honest criticism and feedback. You want somebody to say this needs to be redone. Okay, so you want to give them about 2-3 weeks to do it. And when they're done doing it 2 to 3 weeks, we're rolling into about 5.5 months into the project, right? You want to take another 2 weeks or so to work on the corrections, the feedback, whatever they've suggested to do. By the time you're wrapping this up, this is the end of the 5th month, okay? The 6th month, we want to take it to actually publish because they're pieces to publication. The first is the formatting of the text. You have a draft, but remember, it's one thing to have something typed up, and it's another thing to have something designed the way it looks in a book, okay, with the margins, the font, the heading, the subheading. So this is the formatting of the text. That's what I mean. You got to format it, design it in the way it's going to look in the book. Okay. So the formatting is done. Then you need to hire somebody to create the cover. The cover is the first thing someone sees who wants to read the book. So it is money well spent to pay a professional to do it. Okay. So this is what we're doing in the 6th month when we're publishing. Is we format and we create the cover. Once that's done, the self-publishing process is fairly easy. There are a couple other things you have to do to prepare, such as getting an ISBN number. You may apply for copyrights. It's a little, well, my opinion, just take it for what it is. It is my honest opinion, okay? I'm not by any means a copyright attorney or something. But I think that an autobiography, because it's your story, is fairly unique and it's a little harder for someone to copy. I could be wrong, but I feel like in my line of work, it is less important to people to do that sort of thing. But if you still want to do it, this is what you could do in this final month. Get an ISBN number. Better to get your own independent ISBN number because you can use it to publish your book on various platforms as long as it's the same type, as long as it's like a paperback. You can't use the same ISBN to publish a paperback and a hardcover, okay, just to explain myself. So, but if you buy yours like from Bowker here in the US, you can use it on whatever platform you're using to self-publish. So cover made, check. ISBN number, formatting done. My friend, you're ready to self-publish. Self-publishing is simply uploading the components of a book onto a self-publishing platform. That's all it is. It's the preparation that takes time. The actual process is pretty straightforward. So once that's done, of course, if you're working with a coach or someone who knows what they're doing, a publisher, they're going to take you through how to make sure the components are done properly, because you don't want to get to the uploading stage and find, oops, the formatting wasn't done well enough to fit, or it's rejecting it, or it's flagging errors and all sorts of things. That's where you need someone who really knows what they're doing, to stick to a certain plan. There's something called a trim size. There's something called bleed or no bleed. There are many parts to it. Someone who knows what they're doing should be able to assist you. You can sign up to work with us. We're very happy. We do this all the time, okay? So once that's uploaded, usually in a space of a few days, it's going to be ready. And you can order a proof, or even just order a copy, quite honestly, and look at it and see if it looks how you like. If it looks how you like, bingo, you're ready. I think it's totally doable in 6 months. You do need an accountability partner, someone to keep you on track, okay? It's hard to be doing this all on your own and not really being experienced in the publishing process, not being experienced in the manuscript development process, not knowing who to go to, where to get people to do what. I think that it would help to get a publisher. And even folks like myself who do self-publishing have developed a publication package. We can use it to assist someone who's just not comfortable. Yes, for sure, you can figure it out. It may take you a year and a half, but you can figure it out. It just be a lengthier process. You'd be much less confident as to the outcome. So it's good to get someone who sort of knows what they're doing to guide you through the process. But that's it in a nutshell for my friends who have a huge milestone celebration coming up. I hope I have convinced you that even as you plan with your event planner, the venue, the dancing, the music, the DJ, the food, you could also be working on having your biography done to be part of your celebration. And what an amazing addition, and what a celebration of how far you've come it will be. I am Dr. Uche. I look forward to seeing you again on my next video. Do hit subscribe, share freely with friends, and I love a thumbs up if you get to it. And I'll see you next time. Take good care. Bye-bye.